discovering animal habitats around the world. Scorching deserts and steamy rainforests, muddy ponds and salty oceans. Animals are found almost every place on Earth. They thrive in all these habitats because, over many generations, animals adapt. They change their size, shape, and habits to fit different conditions. Where there's not much water, they are able to use every drop. If there are fierce predators on the ground, many animals live in the trees. All over the world, animals have developed different ways of surviving. 6 different parts of the world are shown in this book. Each habitat includes 8 of the animals that live there. Just like real animals, they may be difficult to spot at first. See if you can find them all. This desert is in the American Southwest. In the desert, I see a sharp-eyed kit fox leaving its burrow. A long-nosed bat sipping nectar from a flower. An angry diamondback rattlesnake buzzing a warning. A trapdoor spider waiting patiently in its tunnel. Tiny elf owl making its nest in a giant cactus. A javelina sniffing out tender roots. A kangaroo rat bounding over the sand. A poisonous Gila monster creeping slowly over the rocks. This tide pool is on the southern coast of England. In a tide pool, I see a natterjack toad looking like a wet, bumpy rock. A stinging anemone hitching a ride. A hermit crab looking for a new home. A sea star holding tight with all 5 arms. Peacock worm, spreading its feathery tentacles. A hungry oyster catcher, searching for a juicy shellfish. A sea urchin, a colourful pincushion. A poisonous weaverfish, waiting for its next meal. This jungle, or rainforest, is in the Amazon River basin of South America. In the jungle, I see toucan and its large, colourful bill. A jaguar with a spotted coat that helps it hide in the forest's dappled light. A harpy eagle, the most powerful bird of prey in the world. A red-eyed tree frog, startling an attacker with its big, bright eyes. A young emerald tree boa. Born red, it will turn a brilliant green when it grows up. A rhinoceros beetle, the world's strongest insect. A spider monkey, escaping danger by swinging from branch to branch. The fierce-looking but timid green iguana. This savanna, or grassland, is in Central Africa. On the savanna, I see a serval hunting in the tall grass. A giraffe antelope stretching to reach the tender leaves of a thorn tree. A busy elephant shrew scurrying through the brush. A dung beetle rolling animal droppings into a ball. A nearsighted rhinoceros who is able to charge at 30 miles per hour. A secretary bird who kills snakes by stomping on them with its feet. A termite guarding its nest, a mound 30 feet tall. A naked mole rat, nearly blind and almost hairless. This forest is in eastern Australia. In the forest, I see a noisy kookaburra with a call that sounds like crazy laughter. A cicada, a bug that spends its first 7 years living underground. A dingo, a fierce wild dog on the hunt. A frilled lizard, startling an attacker. A furry koala, fast asleep. A walking stick insect, hiding in plain sight. A cassowary, a huge flightless bird with a helmet on its head. An echidna, a prickly, egg-laying mammal. This pond is in the American Midwest. In a pond, I see hungry northern pike, lying in wait for its next victim. A kingfisher, splashing into the water to catch a fish. A water spider, with a bubble of air trapped in its web. A red-spotted newt, warning predators to stay away with its bright orange skin. An alligator snapping turtle buried in the mud. A great blue heron, standing very still as it waits to spear a fish. A sleek muskrat, going for a swim. A dragonfly, hovering lightly above the water. The end.